Hello everyone, my name is Doc Holliday. Thank you for tuning in. I wanted to really just talk to you all about, of course, COVID-19. Um, this this message kind of goes out to the president and the CDC director. It's like, we really need the federal mask mandate, like now. As I'm listening to the news right now, you have, you know, several of the southern states governors gambling, I guess, with the lives of their constituents. Not only their constituents, but Americans in general, by not or by legislating laws that are saying that that jurisdictions cannot implement mask mandates, and as of such, they are putting they're putting us at very great risk. As I mentioned before, we are going to be at 200,000 people a day being infected with COVID-19 by the 20th of this month. 200,000 people a day by the 20th of this month. By the 15th of next month, we will be at 400,000 people a day coming down with COVID-19. Medical systems will collapse. There just won't be staffing to handle it. A lot of businesses, airports, all the airports in the state are going to close down. All the tourists, all the cruise ships and everything operating out of the states are going to close down. It's going to be a case, where we're going to, right now we need to implement a mandate that that everybody needs to be vaccinated and wearing a mask. Now, with the vaccinations, we need to have businesses and everything check to make sure that you have been vaccinated. So prior to entry, you have to show your vaccination card and also wear a mask prior to entry. Schools and the whole nine. Any federal businesses, they'll have their abilities to do whatever they want in the state facilities and everything, but anything that receives any kind of federal monies and everything would be required to have their COVID-19 vaccination certifications and also the face mask, because it's going to get ridiculous. It's and then, so listen, President, everyone needs to contact the president and tell him he needs to implement the federal mandate. Everybody needs to contact the CDC and tell them that they need to implement the federal mandate for both masks and also vaccines. And they need to speed up this certification, this West Virginia for the vaccines, because the vaccines are doing a yeoman's job at getting this stuff done. And the reality is that the vaccines are going to have to continue to change. So essentially we would have to be going through this throughout each duration of the vaccine because of the fact that you have so many different variants going on. So it's really a moot point in any respect. We need to go ahead and get the vaccine mandates, federal vaccine mandates, and also federal mask mandates as well. If we are to save this nation, we have to do this, because, you know, I don't know. It's like, even with the piecemeal mandates that we're putting in, is only mandating it for people that are of means, the people who do have the good jobs, our federal workers, or our people that work for Google or FedEx or whoever else had decided to make their employees to get vaccinated. But for all the other people, all the poor and ignorant people that aren't getting the vaccines, and all of the young people that aren't getting the vaccines, without the federal mandate, they would not get the vaccines, and they are going to be the people that are going to populate the majority of the new cases that are going to come up, and they are going to be the ones that are going to, unfortunately, populate the death rates. Oh my God. And this cannot be. Oh, Jesus Christ, bro. This cannot be. Yo, oh my God. This cannot be. Oh my Jesus. We have to have a federal mandate. It is oh so simple. I don't understand what is the problem here. The longer that you are away, the longer that you procrastinate, the more lives that are going to be put at risk needlessly because of ignorant ass people. Quit selling out our country to fucking ignorant ass people. Jesus Christ, man. I don't understand people. Do what's right. Period, point, freaking blank. I don't care what people think. They're dumbasses. Anybody that knows anything that is of knowledge of the concepts knows that getting the vaccine is the right thing to do. It needs to be done. Especially now. And especially because of the dumbasses that we have in the different governorships throughout the nation. And the dumbasses we have, period, walking up and down the street. We don't need to leave it up to dumbasses to make the policy decisions for millions upon millions of our people. Because the stuff that happens in one city, I wish you all would, this is just like crime and everything. If you all will understand that just because something happens in this remote place doesn't mean that it is not going to affect you. When this thing happens in this place, when it blows up, just because you are protected doesn't mean that you're not going, or supposedly protected by the vaccine, doesn't mean that you're not going to be affected by the virus once it explodes. And it's going to explode. And it has already done it. And it's going to continuously do it because we have a large amount of dumbasses that are not doing the right things. And we have a government that is enabling the dumbassery to continue. Even when the shit that we're going through now is twice as 4 times as much deadly or more contagious than the one that we had just prior to just last year getting out of. Okay, I messed it up. Just, prior to this last Delta virus we just got out of, or was getting out of. But yet this is 4 times worse, and yet now we're not going to put in any mask mandates. We're not going to send the kids home or whatever till we get things figured out as to what's best to protect our kids. No. You don't need to protect no daggone kids. What the heck is this? They used to say that, what is it? That, the Democrats were the lizard people or whatever. What is that? What is the thing? I forget what it's called. Like the Republicans were doing. Like what's the name of their website people? I forget. But they were like, yo, the lizard people are something in the Democratic Party. Man, you got to have a lizard brain to be doing the stupid shit that the Republicans are doing. You have to have a lizard brain in order to be doing this crap, man. And you have to have a lizard brain to enable these dumbasses when you have the power. When you have the power to say no. We're going to put it into all this. I don't care about any kind of political aspirations of their future for anybody. I'm looking at protecting lives right now. And to protect lives right now, we're putting in a federal mask mandate and we're putting in a federal vaccine mandate. We're just going to X all this stuff out right now because we've been suffering too long. This is going to affect us in ways that we have no way of absolutely knowing and grasping. We have no way of grasping how badly this is going to actually affect us. And then on top of the fact that it's going to completely wreck our healthcare system. Completely wreck our healthcare system. Then you got the flu season coming up as well. And once it wrecks, once we have the healthcare system wrecked, I mean, it's not like the virus is just going to go away. Just, it's going to go away. You know? Like, even if we were to shut down the economy, it's not like it's just going to go away. You know what I'm saying? So, it's going to still permeate. It's going to still, you know what I mean? It's just going to still eat up at our country. It's automatic, man. This is something that, you know, Jesus. And this notion of we got to look at the data. we can't do anything until we look at the backward looking data. Government should have some freaking foresight and say, okay, time to fuck out. The acceleration rate of this virus is freaking straight up. And being that is the case, when the virus last time was going like this, was going like this way, now it's going straight up, we need to do more to get ahead of this thing, because we need to because we're going to be in a much more messed up situation. And these kids are going to be affected with this stuff for the rest of their lives, needlessly. Just like freaking 400,000 of the deaths that we had already were needlessly had because we didn't do the things that were necessary to prevent those deaths, i.e., stopping travel, closing down the borders, implementing a federal mask mandate. But yet, everybody want to sit on their hands and blah, 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 that's all, folks. What? No, we got to do more. People pay you their tax dollars to protect them. You know what I'm saying? Like that's part of being American. I pay my tax dollars. But associated in that tax dollars is the notion that your government is going to protect you from enemies, foreign and domestic. How bad do y'all think how bad do y'all think that like the suicide rate is going to be? How bad do y'all think how bad do y'all think the overdose deaths are going to be? Like, this has so many domino effects to it that it's this is why I say that, number one, in order to get into politics, you should at least have a political science degree. You shouldn't be some dumb butt economist or but in order for you to make medical decisions, especially on a nationwide scale, you should be a doctor, a qualified doctor, not a scientist. Well, yeah, a doctor. When it comes to making the policies as it relates to COVID-19. You should be a doctor. And the responses that and the actions that the state should take in order to protect its constituencies, its public. That should be handled by a doctor, not a politician. And by God, not no Republican politician. Oh my God, oh my God. Everybody, please get your vaccines. Please get your vaccines. Please register to vote. Please subscribe, like, share this video. Please subscribe to this channel. Yeah, that's it. Please subscribe to this channel, because there will be there will be a lot more videos to come that I'm sure that you will be very much interested in. If you like this video, you will definitely like all the videos that are to come. Please, you know, if you could just do me a favor, if anything of this, you know, helped or put a smile on your face, or your ingredients, you know, it would just help me out so much, and it will show YouTube that this is something of value, even though it's a black man that's on it or whatever. But yeah. President Mr. President, Miss CDC Director, please, you've done so much already to help us, but you have, in the big scheme of things, so much left to do. And the sooner that you do this one small but significant thing, the sooner you can save lives and limit, put a cap on, or try to restrain the spigot of people that are flooding through with COVID-19 as a result of a lot of these failed policies. We have to have a vaccine mandate, and we have to have a mask mandate. Thank you all. God bless. Please get vaccinated. Please upgrade your mask. Speaking of, oh man, I'll be right back. See, I don't be bored. Okay, let's see. All right, so, like, I went and got a full face mask, but this is a knockoff, and it isn't that good, so I won't be reviewing it. But I did get another half. Sorry. Hold on 1 second. So I did get a half face mask, another half face mask, and I'll show you it real quick. But please upgrade your mask, people. This one here, I got, it's cool. There we go. And it's cool because the air hole that you breathe out of is like down here. So it doesn't fog up. Hold on. Ha ha ha, it's cool. That way it comes
because you can't really put it down. But if you do it like this, I hope you can really tell that I'm actually really trying to pour this drink. But at least so really this ain't easy. So
but I wanted to show you guys this one. This is like a 3M mask. I like it because, like I said, the air thingy. This is where the expressed air, I guess you want to say it, exhausted air would come out here, and as opposed to in the front. And the way that works is it helps to prevent your eyes from fogging if you wear glasses and everything. So it's cool that, plus it makes it cooler. Excuse me. It makes it cooler inside the mask as well if you wear if you have it where the air that you're breathing out of it comes out this port. So I find it actually pretty good. And then these are the 100 P100s, to where what do you call it? Everything we filtered out. It's better than the P95s or whatever. So 100% of all bad stuff will be filtered out. And plus, it has a nice little adjustable headband on it as well. So this is what I mean when I say please upgrade and wear your mask. You have to do it because and get vaccinated, because I mean, I don't know, like you and this is only, I spent total like $60 or something like that just for this. Now I will say though, I guess I'm going to have to spend the extra like 120 or whatever for actual, I think it's 120, $150 or something like that, to get one of these in the 3M, because this knockoff stuff, like it wouldn't actually have a true seal on it, where, because look, I can show you actually. These tabs, when you pull them down or whatever, I don't have the I guess what it is like the weight of the filters is too much for these tabs. So what happens is that they don't grip, and then they will loosen up, and it will, of course, loosen up the seal. So therefore, you know, you bend down or something like that, the chin will come, the chin off of here will lift off from the face, and it's garbage. So you know, I have to go for the actual real McCoy as far as that one goes. But I did, the real McCoy is this one as well, because this is a genuine 3M 3M product. But yeah, I guess I will be putting in a link in for this stuff. I guess through Amazon or something, if I can. But God, I hope the president and CDC person comes through. But please keep tuning into this space. God bless you all. Have a blessed day.